Morning reception, happy Tuesday. It's really nice to see you back. It's the last Tuesday that you'll be doing at home before you're back in school. So let's make it a really good one, shall we? I will share the screen. We know it takes me ages to work out what to do. Ta-da! I think I'm getting the hang of this in the very last week. So let's begin our math session. We're going to try super duper hard because it's the very last Tuesday, right? We've got K for counting, L for learning, I it's nothing new, and K for calculation. So if you want to head on over to YouTube before you start to warm up and do some dancing and counting songs, you can, or you can count backwards from 20. There's a challenge. Press pause now if you need to. Right, well done everybody. Okay, say what you see. How fast shall we go today? Let's begin. 3, 4 meters. 8, 6, 6, 2, 2. Are you keeping up? We're going super fast. 5, 15, 3, 2, 14, 11, 13, 9, 13, 3, 7, 15, 12, 1, we're going really fast, 11, 16, new numbers if you remember from yesterday. Here it is. Now, what does this number look like in Umicon? So we counted the holes yesterday, and then let's just look at what we can see. We can see a 10 and a 7. Of course, it's 17. Now, if you want to play this game, and I know some of you are absolute experts at this, you can have a look and see how you could make 17 in other ways. I'll go first. I could make 17 with a 10 Umicon, a 6 Umicon here, and 1 Umicon. So if you want to have a go at playing that, then press pause now. Okay, now we're doing 2D shapes all week. It's not the hidden number, it's the hidden shape. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, okay. So we can see 2 sides peeking out. They're definitely straight. They're not curved. Now, I want you to press pause in a minute and talk to your grown-up about all the different shapes you think it could be, but you have to tell them why. Okay, press pause now. Right, have you had a really good think? I'm going to reveal the answer and we can talk about the shape together. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, did anybody get this right? Okay, let's have a look. We're going to count the straight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-sided shape. Does anyone know what a 5-sided shape is? I can hear some of you saying it now. Mrs. Sharp likes to remember a 5-sided shape looks a little bit like a house, doesn't it? Here's the roof, and then here is the actual house. And do you remember I said there is something called a penthouse? Now, a penthouse is similar to a pentagon. So a pentagon has 5 sides, and I remember it because a penthouse, well, it just looks like a house, doesn't it? So if you want to remember that, a pentagon looks like a house and there is a penthouse. Okay, did some of you say triangle? I thought it could have been a triangle too, with the side going down there and down there, and then the hidden third side could have been at the bottom. So if you said triangle, that was really good detective work. Right, let's clear the screen. I've learned that's very important if you want to move on. Done it. Right, here's another number game. So I'm thinking of a number between 0 and 9. Here are the numbers. Now I'm thinking of a few of them. It's not 6 or 1. And it's not 2 or 4. What numbers could I be thinking of? If you want to work it out by writing them down and crossing out the ones it isn't, then press pause now. Okay, let's see which ones it isn't. Well, it's not 6 and it's not 1. Not 2 and it's not 4. So if you said 0, 3, 5, 7, 8 or 9, give yourselves a thumbs up. You guessed right. Okay, we've got to learn it. Now, I'm going to ask you some different questions and you've got to shout out the answer. Right. Oh, let's read this first. 2 add 2 is 4. What's double 2? Yeah, it's 4, look. 2 there equals 4. You are experts. Let's shout it out because we're amazing. 2 add 2 equals 4. What's this one? 1 add 1 equals 2. What's double 1? Yeah, it's just 2. It's the same thing. Let's say it in a really grumpy voice. Oh, look, so fed up. 1 add 1 equals 2. Oh, did you look as grumpy as me? Let's read this one. Okay, we've got a 3 and a 3. And we know it equals 6. Well done. 3 and 3 equals 6. So what does double 3 equal? Of course, it's 6. Let's say it in a high voice. 3 and 3 equals 6. Okay, let's read this one really carefully. We don't want to make any mistakes. It says 5 add 5 equals 10. So what is double 5? Yep, you know, it's 10. Okay, 5 add 5 equals 10. Let's say it with our eyes closed, but our hands in the air. Are you ready? 5 add 5 equals 10. Okay, what does this say? Read it really carefully. 4 add 4 equals 8. You're getting really good at reading number sentences now. That is amazing. Okay, let's have a look at what it looks like. 4 add 4 equals 8. Okay, how shall we say it now? Oh, let's say it in a crying voice. 4 add 4 equals 8. We're really not that sad about it though, are we? Okay, let's move on to our 2D shapes. So, have you had a look around your house for some 2D shapes already? I bet you found loads. Okay, can you remember what a 2D shape is? If you want to press pause to tell your grown-up, do that now. Okay, so a 2D shape only has 2 dimensions, which is how high something is, the height, and the width, how wide something is. But we like to remember a 2D shape as just being flat, you can draw it really easily on a piece of paper. They're super easy to draw once you know where to start. Okay, what shape is this? Now, before you call out the answer, you've got to think about why it's that shape, and you've got to tell your grown-ups how many corners does it have and how many sides does it have. And for an extra point, you've got to describe if it's a curved side or a straight side. So press pause now. It's a triangle. Did you get it right? Okay. For the extra point, I wanted you to say that it has 3 straight sides. And how many corners does it have? 1, 2, 3. 3 straight sides and 3 corners. Well done. Now you might see triangles everywhere you go. I'm just looking around and I don't think I have one on my desk. I can't see one, but I haven't looked very hard, so I'm going to really enjoy looking for some triangles soon. If you were walking or driving down the street, you might see some roadworks. They have triangular or triangle signs. So enjoy looking for some triangles. Okay, what shape is this? Don't call out yet, because when you do call it out, you're going to say, I think it is because, and you're going to describe it. Now remember, for that extra point, you're going to describe the sides, if they're curved or straight. Press pause now. Okay, have you decided? It, of course, is a square. Well done. Now, this is super duper important with a square. If you're describing it, you have to say it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. We know that. But for extra points, you need to say 4 straight sides, and for an extra 10,000 points, you need to say all the sides are the same length or they're equal in length. Can you say not one side is longer or shorter than the other? They're all the same. So if you say they're all the same length, you get 10,000 extra points. And how many corners does it have? Where's my mouse? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 corners as well. So well done. Okay, see if you can find some triangles and squares in your house. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on our last Tuesday at home. Have a great day.